that why you're here?
What makes a good story is a good yarn. Frequently you can get mired and get stuck in your own sludge with getting too intellectual. I think if you can tell the story, what this film is about, in more or less 30 seconds or a minute, less than a minute, then you've probably got something, because everything else after that is enlargement. This film is about boom.
Kleptomania has evolved into the elevator pitch, an examination of the commodification of education and the possibility of creative succubine in what should
didn't push us, who would push us?
Manipulated archive, stock and still imagery alongside observed footage of the open film class and dramatized segments. So the film Quantum Kleptomania is an idea of a film that came to mind in
The beautiful thing about
Greg's workshop in the creative thinking space. However, my actual documentary is about the workshop.
What the treatment would be in terms of how it's mixed observational and talking head footage. Yeah, so she talked about, so that's.
This brings me to Quantum Kleptomania, which again, what you did in terms of the treatment that you handed me, because that looked like an accomplished sort of ad treatment. Do you know what I mean? It was visually led, because it's going to be a visually led piece. So for something, as I was saying to you outside, your stuff for me works on sort of many levels intellectually. The fact that you're filming right now has thrown me a little bit, but that's fine. We'll keep going. It's not my first rodeo, David. Because it works on so many different levels intellectually, trying to get an elevator pitch. What I don't want to do is force you into making an elevator pitch, and thus
something like that, I can have Jack Nicholson in the elevator with Robert De Niro, and I've got the elevator operator that I really wasn't paying attention to, and so I just cast anybody. That day will be about how bad the elevator operator was, and with Jack Nicholson and Robert De Niro looking at me like I'm a moron, how could I cast this person? Something about there seeing something about him. You've got to pay attention everywhere.
How much
You'll regret it,
However, I did find a challenge, which was cutting the interview.
Ask questions, because I can't just talk in 5 minutes about everything you've just asked me to say.
About the commodification of education.
The commodification of education. So, if we look at pedagogy of the oppressed.
You need to stay.
Oh, sorry, but is my head not blocking the thing?
No.
So Paulo Freire wrote Pedagogy of the Oppressed in 1968. He's basically looking at liberatory forms of education versus oppressive forms of education. Guys, do you want to maybe just chat outside because David's trying to film? Sorry. Yeah, what was I saying? So Pedagogy of the Oppressed.
It's alright. It's James. I was going to say I'm going to kick the shit out of him, but James is exempt.
Yeah, to be honest, David, if I'm really honest, what I think you need to do is use your editing.
Name's
Take
Dave.
this image.
Sorry about that. I've worked in graphics, film design for 20-30 years. during lockdown, I kind of stopped doing anything creative, I should say. I got sort of involved with the bottle, drinking too much, feeling sorry for myself. The workshops helped me by giving me some structure on my creative projects, really. Access to computers to work on. Just generally being around an academic working environment has got me inspired to be creative again. I'm enjoying it. Hopefully gonna start creating projects again. Any more? More? Less? Don't know what to say.
Well, I found Greg's attitude very encouraging, very positive. I've enjoyed seeing what the others can bring to the table, what they have to say, their viewpoints. I've enjoyed seeing people's documentaries, seeing what they're doing. Makes me think about what I can do. And yeah, I've just enjoyed the
Yeah, good. Just had a bit of food. Just finished film class. What are you up to?
yeah, just enjoyed the whole process of learning, something I know not much about, and
Cool.
how I can take that forward into my visual anthropology class when I do it.
Yeah, better for
That would be
going
good.
out, but just
So
feeling
yeah,
still
found it
happy
really
in general.
positive.
Today seems to be the only day that I consistently go out and just do